If I was given 10 cents for every negative thought, I would have been a millionaire, multi-millionaire in my 20s. That's how many negative thoughts I've had. And it's taken me to this ripe age to figure out what the problem is. So I'm going to share it with you so you don't have to get to my age to figure it out. I'm going to tell you. Negative thinking and regretting are basically this. They're habits. Just like overeating, smoking, and drinking, and gambling. They're habits. That's all they are. You can break habits. I don't need to give you a 10-step program on how to break negative thinking. You can take the 10-step program for overeating, drinking, gambling, and whatever, and apply it to getting rid of negative thinking. It's nothing more than a habit. But what are habits? Habits are something that are pleasurable. Eating is a pleasure. Drinking is a pleasure. Gambling is a pleasure. So I'm telling you right now that having negative thoughts and constantly regretting things is a pleasure. Oh, wait a minute, Cordy Typo. You gotta be out of your mind. There's no such thing as negative thinking as being a pleasure. Yes, it's a pleasure. And how is it a pleasure when you think negatively and you regret? Because you're telling yourself, I'm a good person. See, I know the difference between right and wrong. So I think negatively because what I'm thinking about I know is wrong. And I'm regretting something because I know I didn't do good. If I know I didn't do good, that makes me a good person. So by thinking negatively and regretting a lot of things, you are saying, you're a good guy, Cordy Typo. And that makes you feel good. That's a pleasure. So what happens? Because you're experiencing that pleasure of telling yourself you're such a good person because you know the difference between right and wrong and you know you did wrong. Well, you keep doing those same behaviors over and over because they're a pleasure. So actually, when you think negatively and you regret things, you are having pleasurable moments. But the good news is that they're all habits, just like everything else, all habits. And you can break those habits. No special formula. Take any formula for breaking any other kind of habit, and you can stop it. Well, if you don't want to go through 10 steps, I'll just tell you one right now. Every time you regret, every time you have a negative thought, just say to yourself, stop it. Stop it now. And also, what you can do, if you don't think you can stop it, you're at home, you're not at work, pick up a crossword puzzle or some other thing like that that occupies your mind, and it will break that cycle of negativity. And then you can move on to positive things and stop regretting and saying to yourself, okay, I did wrong. That's it. It's over. I don't care. I'm moving on.